Let's start with the obvious, that smile. You've seen it 1,000 times, right? On postcards, t-shirts, shitty dorm room posters. But here's the first thing they don't tell you. Leonardo never meant for anybody to see this painting. He carried this thing with him for like 16 years or something, never sold it, never gave it away. Worked on it in secret, adding layer after layer like he was trying to bury something. Art restorers found 3 separate versions underneath what we see today. 3 different women. Or maybe 3 different attempts to get it right? Who knows? The most disturbing version is one where she's not smiling at all. Her face is slack, her eyes empty, like a corpse propped up in a chair. Some scholars think that was the first pass. The real Lisa Gherardini. Then maybe something changed. Maybe Leonardo saw something else when he looked at her. Maybe she changed him. Everyone talks about how her eyes follow you around the room. Cute parlor trick, right? Except it's not the painting that moves, it's you. And she remembers every angle you've seen her from. In 2010, an Italian art detective named Vinci swore he found tiny letters in her pupils, LV in the left eye and CE in the right. The Louvre called it bullshit, said it was just cracks in the varnish, but get this. Pascal Cote, the guy who actually scanned her with a 240 megapixel camera, says there's something worse hiding behind the paint. Earlier versions where her face is blank, no smile, just waiting. So why would Leonardo paint over that unless he saw something change? Here's a fun fact. The Louvre's security guards show that every guard who's worked the night shift near her painting for more than 6 months requests a transfer. Officially, it's eye strain. Unofficially, they report hearing fabric rustling when there's nobody there, seeing movement in their peripheral vision. One guy swore he saw her left hand, the one resting on the arm of the chair, tap impatiently every morning. Now let's talk about what's behind her, that dreamy Tuscan landscape everybody gushes about. Bullshit. It's not even Italy. That's nowhere on Earth. The bridge, the Biriano Bridge, still stands today, except in the painting it has 4 arches. The real one has 6. The road winds up to nowhere. The river has no source. The mountains don't match any known range. It's a composite, sure, but a composite of what? Infrared reflectography shows Leonardo originally painting her sitting on a balcony with a pillar on either side of her. It was like she was in a cage or on a stage. Then he painted over it. Why? What did he see that made him trap her in this nowhere place? August 21st, 1911, a Sunday. The Louvre is closed. A man walks out with the Mona Lisa hidden under his smock. Here's what's never made sense. She was in the Salon Carré, one of the most secure rooms, yet it took 26 hours for anybody to notice she was gone. The thief, Vincenzo Perugia, claimed he did it for patriotism. Wanted to return her to Italy, except he kept her in a false bottom trunk in his apartment for 2 years. Talked to her, sang to her. His neighbors complained about the whispering. When they finally recovered her, something was off. The colors were brighter, the smile more pronounced, and the frame, the original 16th century frame, was gone, replaced with something newer, something that didn't quite fit. Fast forward to 1956, a Bolivian man named Hugo Angaza threw a rock at her. He takes a chunk out of her left elbow. 6 months later, he's found dead in his cell. Suicide, they say. His last words? She told me to. In 2009, a Russian woman buys a coffee mug from the Louvre gift shop, walks straight to the Mona Lisa and smashes it against the glass. When security tackles her, she's laughing. Says the woman in the painting told her to do it. They check her phone later. The last search on it was how to break bulletproof glass. The Louvre has a secret file, codename LHJ491 or something like that. It's every incident, every strange event, every anomaly associated with that painting since 1797. The file is over 1,200 pages long and it's growing. So what is she? A prison? A warning? A door? Leonardo's last words were supposedly, "I have offended God and mankind." People think he meant his unfinished work, his flying machines that never flew. But what if he meant her? What if he realized too late what he'd actually painted? The next time you find yourself in Paris or at the Louvre, do me a favor. Get there right at the opening. First one in, stand right in front of her and say very quietly, "Leonardo says hello," then watch her eyes. Just watch her eyes.